In a world of superheroes, sometimes the greatest hero is just a guy who knows how to laugh at himself. The perfect prank. Ryan Reynolds had always been known for his sense of humor. His witty one-liners, sarcastic charm, and general ability to poke fun at himself had earned him a legion of fans who adored not just his acting, but his willingness to embrace the absurd. It was Halloween, and Ryan had the perfect plan. A prank of legendary proportions that would send Deadpool fans into a frenzy. For weeks, Ryan teased the idea on social media. "Get ready for something special," he posted, hinting at his Halloween costume. Fans were buzzing with excitement, their imaginations running wild. Would he dress as Deadpool? Perhaps something from Deadpool 2? Maybe even a throwback to Van Wilder? No one could guess what he had in mind, but everyone was certain it would be epic. The day of the Halloween event arrived, and Ryan was pumped. He'd rented out a small venue to throw a private party, inviting close friends, family, and a handful of his most dedicated fans. The place was decked out with creepy decorations, fog machines, and eerie lighting, but all anyone could talk about was the costume Ryan was going to show up in. Ryan, ever the perfectionist, had planned every detail. He even hired a professional makeup artist to give him a look that would leave fans stunned. The goal was simple: sneak in with a perfect Deadpool outfit and, in typical Ryan fashion, add a little twist. But as the time to arrive drew near, something unexpected happened. The costume that wasn't. Ryan stood in front of the mirror, a smug grin creeping up his face as he adjusted his mask. He was absolutely ready. But then, just as he was about to walk out the door, a strange thought crossed his mind. What if? What if he took it one step further? What if this prank didn't just involve Deadpool? What if it involved something completely off the wall? In that split second, Ryan decided to take an unexpected turn. He swapped out the iconic red and black suit for something else entirely. Instead of Deadpool, Ryan emerged from his dressing room dressed as a giant inflatable flamingo. The inflatable pink bird looked absolutely ridiculous on his tall frame, and the proportions were all wrong, making him look like an awkward giant waddling through the door. He stared at himself in disbelief. There it was, his Deadpool costume. Or at least the idea of Deadpool. But it wasn't the sharp, slick, and badass anti-hero the fans expected. No, this was something else entirely. A flamingo. With a deep breath and a reluctant smile, Ryan threw on the flamingo costume and waddled out to his waiting car. "This is going to be good," he muttered to himself. The party that became a prank. As Ryan arrived at the party, fans were already gathering in their own costumes, some dressed as superheroes, others as gory zombies, and a few pulling off elaborate movie character tributes. The energy in the room was electric. Everyone was waiting for Ryan's entrance. When Ryan stepped through the door, his flamingo costume in full view, the room went silent. The fans, expecting a moment of cinematic glory, looked around in confusion. Some even thought it was a joke, maybe an elaborate stunt. But as Ryan wobbled toward the center of the room, attempting to balance in his giant inflatable costume, the laughter started. First, it was a chuckle here and there. Then it grew into full-blown laughter as Ryan struggled to navigate his giant pink bird body through the room. His inflatable costume kept getting caught on doorways, and his awkward movements only added to the comedy. The fans were stunned, but then they couldn't stop laughing. Ryan, ever the good sport, embraced the chaos. "Hey, I told you it'd surprise you," he said with a wink, as if this flamingo fiasco was all part of the plan. But the highlight of the night? The way Ryan kept it going. He didn't back down. He fully committed to the bit. He waddled through the party, posing for selfies with fans in full flamingo glory, even dancing awkwardly to a mix of pop music and Halloween tunes. Everyone loved it. It was a Halloween costume disaster, but in Ryan's world, it was a masterstroke of comedy. His fans were in awe, not just of his antics, but of how confidently he took the joke to the next level. If anyone else had shown up in a ridiculous costume like that, the moment might have fallen flat. But Ryan's ability to laugh at himself made it unforgettable. The aftermath. After the party, Ryan took to social media to share the unforgettable moment. A photo of him in the flamingo costume, grinning like a mischievous schoolboy, quickly went viral. Fans flooded the comments with praise, confusion, and plenty of laughter. Some even speculated that it was an intentional move to poke fun at how seriously superhero costumes could be taken. Others just couldn't believe that this was the epic Deadpool costume they'd been expecting. Ryan, of course, played it cool. He shared a caption, "When the world expects Deadpool and you give them this." The moment became a meme, with fans reimagining Ryan's flamingo antics in various hilarious scenarios, some even photoshopping him into action scenes from his Deadpool movies, but with the pink inflatable bird costume front and center. It was a Halloween mix-up for the ages, and in the end, everyone agreed that Ryan had once again proven that no one does pranks quite like him. Subscriber portion. Want to hear more behind-the-scenes stories like this? The world of celebrities is filled with laugh-out-loud moments, behind-the-scenes chaos, and epic fails, and we've got them all. If you want to stay up to date with the latest hilarious celebrity moments, make sure to hit subscribe and join the fun. Don't miss out on more crazy stories, pranks, and unforgettable moments that only Hollywood can deliver. Click the bell to get notifications for the next Laugh Out Loud tale.